children and all 3 grandchildren living right here in Waupaca. That's sometimes a good thing, usually a good thing. And my history in this town goes back 50 years, beginning with my grandparents who lived here for many years. My first trip here was at age 7. Been a property owner here for 16 years and a full-time resident now. A little bit about my work experience. I started out at a very young age as a laborer on a concrete construction crew. Did that for about 5 years. Got my degree, went to work in the steel industry, where I worked for about 2/3 of my career was in the steel industry, primarily at 2 United States steel plants, where I was first a turn foreman, then a foreman, then a superintendent, and like that. So I learned a lot about operations there, and a lot about dealing with people, and a lot about dealing with conflicts and resolution of issues. After that, I went to work in the gypsum industry, where I worked for United States Gypsum for probably the last 10 years. There, my final position there was general manager of capital projects. So I learned a lot about project work there, a lot about budgets, a lot about scoping jobs, a lot about construction, a lot of things that I believe would qualify me very well for a job with the township.
My goals are to continue to work with the residents of the town of Dayton, continue to seek grants to lower costs for town residents, and continue to plan for the future of the town of Dayton. I've lived in the town of Dayton for 30 years. My 2 daughters were born here and grew up here. My wife has taught at the high school now for we'll just say it's a long time. She retired and she went back to teach part-time, so she's still at the high school even though she's retired. So I work at Neville Motors and have for 30 years. I've tried to respond to the needs of the residents, and every time someone has called me, I've gone out there, and I hope to continue. Thank you.